Nigel, 2 home games, we have to win them both in fact.
Yes, that's correct. We need to be brave enough to handle the situation, and for sure, this next game's a really big one for us all, and it's important we get the right type of performance to try to win back the faith of our fans, and that's important for us. But for sure, we need to just simply get a home win.
You cannot count on Fred Duplus.
No, Fred's obviously his suspension, and we've got George Hurst, who's suffered a bit of a overextension of his knee in the warm-up for the game, the practice game that we had on Monday against Kortrijk. So we've got 1 or 2 players who are unavailable, but it's about whoever's selected to go out there and do everything they can for the team, and that's really what it's about. We understand the situation. We understand that there's a lot of frustration around, and the best way to rectify that is by winning games, and that's something that we've not done this season enough. But I'm always confident in and believe in our players, and we'll turn it around.
What do you expect? What kind of game do you expect on Saturday?
Well, I would, if I was preparing to players at the moment, I think I'd be saying that we keep it tight, and they might get a bit anxious. Look, it's one of those where we know we've got good players. We've not performed as well as we can so far, and we need to try to turn that around, or not try to. We need to just make sure we turn it around, and so home games coming up. Yeah. It's on paper good, but we've not won at home this season so far, which is disappointing, and I think that that can generate some anxiety. But we've got players who will be able to deal with it. So that's the important thing. We look forward, with and welcome the challenge. It's not about feeling uncomfortable about it. This is football, I'm afraid.
The fans are not too happy. What can you tell them?
That I, as always, am totally committed to doing the job, and that the players are a really honest group. We can't dress it up and say that it's something it's not. Our form is disappointing, and but as I said last week, the only thing I can try to affect is what we do down here. I can't affect what happens elsewhere, and as I already intimated last week, some of the stuff that's going off that I think is not good on our behalf is something that I can't directly affect, but we can certainly do without that type of negativity. But in terms of what the fans feel, yeah, of course we've got to. It's our duty to turn them around and to get them back on side. But whatever happens, our players need the support of our fans.